A good song needs good arranging, and good arranging needs variety. So in this GarageBand iOS quick tip, I'm going to show you a little trick to create a very cool piano swell effect to bridge your verse into your chorus and provide that real lift and anticipation. Let's go. Hey, my name is Pete. This is Studio Live today, where I help you create, record, and release your best music. Now, let's jump down into GarageBand and check out this tip. So what do I mean by a swell? Well, what I mean is a crescendo effect, something that goes from very quiet up to very loud that leads into a part of a song, usually at the start of a chorus where you want it to really kick in. So let's play this song. This is a collaboration track I worked on in a previous video, which you can check out all about collaborating if you would like to do so in the link above and below. But this is a song where I needed something to bridge the verse and the chorus. It sounds a bit like this.
Just not the one. Then you open up.
So there you go. You can see that what I've actually used here is a reversed piano sound that leads up, it crescendos into these standard piano notes that come afterwards. So you get that really cool crescendo and that sense of excitement leading into the chorus, which is great for an arrangement in a song like this. So how do we do that? Well, let's recreate this by going through the steps we went through to create this sound. So it is with the piano, so I'm going to tap on the piano, and I'm going to tap again and go duplicate. So I've got another piano track here. Now, what I'm going to do is go into my piano, like so, and first thing I'm going to go into my settings, and I'm going to go to track settings, and my velocity sensitivity is going to be turned off. Now, the reason I'm doing that is I want this to be a nice steady sound, and I don't want to have to smash my screen really hard to play it. So what I'm looking for here is that sound. So I'm using C1 and C2. This song is in C major because I wrote the first chord and I'm a bit lazy and I like C. So we need a C sound like that. So what I'm going to do is hit record and just hit that octave, that C1 and C2 octave, and record this in on the piano. Let's do that now.
The coordinates, just not the one.
So you can hear that we have the crescendo version in the background, but when we come back over to here, you can see there is my new version of this piano track. So that is cool and that is good to go, but what we want to actually do is merge this track, and I've showed the merge function a lot recently. It's very cool. We tap on the piano icon, we tap on merge, and then we hit the merge button up the top here with just that one track selected. It'll duplicate our song, it'll merge the track, it'll normalize the volume, which basically just makes the volume standardized and increases it to match the peaks of other volume. And here is our piano track. So let's do a little bit of maintenance. What we'll do is we'll just go just before there, we'll tap again, we'll split that, tap there, tap again, and delete. If you want to know these editing moves that I'm making here, then you can check out my editing videos, because I kind of take for granted that I do all this sort of splitting all the time. But if you are just starting out with GarageBand, it can be a little bit tricky to get the hang of. But all I'm doing is splitting off the ends and deleting those, because we don't need all of that blank track. So you can see that we're pretty close here. There's only one more step that we need to do, and that is to reverse this particular sample. So to do that, we tap again, hit settings, tap on reverse, and presto, there is our sample ready to go. Now, where I positioned it here in this first one, we don't hold down on it, where I positioned this here was just a little bit of trial and error. So we'll tap that and we'll just drag it to about the same sort of spot, and you can just play around with that. You can zoom in to take the snap to grid off and just pop it there. So because I know that that's exactly where we want it, and you'll notice that it kind of goes right up to the edge with a little bit over the top. So the crescendo hits just a couple of milliseconds after the first chord comes in of the chorus, and that's what we want. So let's now mute our old version of this track. We've got our new version that we've just created, and let's play this back and see what sort of job we've done creating this crescendo effect.
Just not the one. Then you open.
there you go. So I think that effect sounds pretty cool. Now, I do have to give some credit for this one. I borrowed this from Joe Gilder, who runs homestudiocorner.com. He demonstrated this using Studio One on the Mac, and it can be done in any digital audio workstation that allows you to reverse a sample. And I wanted to take this concept and bring it over here to GarageBand to show you that it is a very easy process to do here in GarageBand as well. And we can use not only a piano, you can try out other instruments, you can try different notes and different chords and different functions here. I've found that a low octave on the root notes of the chord works best, but you can try whatever you want and experiment, because that is what arranging and songwriting and creation is all about. And there you have it, a simple yet effective way to add some much needed variety and that crescendo into our chorus in this track. If you've got comments, questions or suggestions, you can leave those down below, and I'll see you on the next video. Hey, thanks for checking out this video. If you would like to check out some more quick tips, we've got some more videos down below. You can also subscribe to the channel by clicking on the Studio Live Today icon over on the right-hand side, and you can head over to studiolivetoday.com for more audio goodness.